Shadowbrand from Kaiju Pop here, and we're looking at Attack on Titan. This is the PS4 version of the game, developed by Koei Tecmo and Omega Force, the team behind the Dynasty Warriors, and all the Musou games like Hyrule Warriors and so on and so on. Oh, well, you're in luck. We just have our final enemy has come into play. A big old fat blob. He's rather calm, but also kind of hungry, as you can see there. Lots of nightmare fuel in this game. Yep, all the Titans here are completely naked, but don't worry, folks. This is a family-friendly game. They have no genitals or any sexual organs of any kind. Plenty of blood, though. Plenty of blood. So anyway, as you can see here, we have Mikasa. She is one of the main characters you'll get to play as. You get to play as several, and we are trying to defend the main base against the Titans here. So actually, I'm on a kind of submission. I'm trying to get more people to go towards the base to defend it. So there are these little submissions you'll find. So I just cleared it. And now I'm gonna get some supplies. You can see this is the best part, just flying around the city. It's amazing. I love it. And it's so easy, you just hold down the button. Quick little tutorial here on different kinds of Titans. So some Titans will move around and things like that. What you have to do is you have to aim for the nape of their neck, and that can be difficult when, like it's saying here, some of them will move around quickly or they'll turn around a lot. So you have to be kind of prepared for that. You have the things that you shoot out. These are anchors, and you lock onto a Titan. And when you lock onto a Titan like this, you'll go forward. You want to aim for the nape of their neck and hit them. But the small ones that are just dispatched are really easy. But these bigger ones, you have to cut off their limbs in order to get them to like a state where they can't fight. Oh, and the city's being destroyed. Oh no. That house kind of looked like it spontaneously combusted, but whatever. So yeah, you gotta knock them down, you gotta take off their arms and legs so you can give yourself an opportunity to get to the nape of their neck. And that can be pretty difficult sometimes. So, oh, this guy's on fire. Guys on fire tend to move faster and they have stronger resistance to your attacks. So you'll notice you fly around super fast. Whoa, I just went under that guy's crotch. Oh, gotta save this person. Your teammates can be eaten. So if you see a giant holding them or a Titan holding them, you should pretty much rush in and get them. Because they'll do the same for you if you get caught. It's not fun getting caught, because then you have to see a really lame animation of you trying to get out of it. So, the game is really fun. Oh, there you go. See, you get to see the lame animation. And my teammates just saved me. So there you go. The game is really fun. Taking down all these gigantic monsters is great, especially with the nightmare fuel of their ridiculous faces. But at the same time, like, you can already tell, if you're watching this video, that it gets incredibly repetitive. Cut off a leg or an arm, and then go for the nape, and then go on to the next giant. There are a few unique giants. Like, they'll have special abilities. For example, some giants can jump super far in the air and just get you from wherever you are. It's crazy. Some of them are armored, and you have to take out their limbs in order to even open up their nape. So there's a little bit of strategy. Plus, another thing is your anchors can be removed. If, for example, you're maneuvering and you pass in front of a tree, or another Titan gets in your way, that can stop you. So at the bottom, you can see 2 gauges, 3 gauges actually. I have the gas gauge and my blades. The gas is what you use to basically zip around. So you'll automatically use a little bit of it whenever you dash, but you can also boost yourself to get like extra damage on your attack, or just to move around the map faster. So very important stuff there. So right here we're looking at the final Titan, and I'm trying to kill him. He's the last goal, the guy you saw in that earlier cutscene. Once you destroy him, the mission is over. So there you go. And once the mission is over, you're basically done. There's no more damage to be taken. So here in this video, you can see what goes on between the missions. So you get to talk to various people. Yeah, we're just talking about a strange kind of Titan that we saw, and everybody's basically talking about that. There was a Titan that was beating up other Titan, and that's, yeah, it's obviously really weird, because Titans are supposed to beat up on you and eat you. So he's like, where did you see it? Where did it come from? Oh, I don't know. It was there. You're saying it just appeared and fought other Titans? So another thing you can do is buy or upgrade your equipment. So you have your blades. As you can see here, you have gas, and you have your 3D movement system that, you know, the thing I was using to fly around and everything. You can also upgrade. Upgrades are free. I'm sorry, they're not free, but they require less money than buying it outright, but they require materials as well. And I don't have the materials for any of these. So what's a girl like Mikasa to do? Head on over to this guy, the material shop. I don't have the rare metal that I could use for the gas or the 3D movement system, but I do have this thing, special steel, that I can use to upgrade my blade. So I'm going to do that. Just got some, and bam, can get stronger blades now. You have different stats for your different items. Like blades have damage, obviously, the length, and their durability, because you have to replace them. So let's check out another kind of mission. This is with Levi. Out here we're on the plains where there aren't many big buildings, and so I can't use my 3D movement system. So I have to rely on my horse instead. You can buy faster, and you can buy faster horses and with more stamina, everything like that. But once you get to a Titan, you can use your system because you're anchoring on them. And here I'm gonna kind of screw up because I bounced against his stomach, and you get to see the lame animation again. There you go. But I was saved by my team. There you go. If you notice, sometimes there's like a little yellow gem on the part you're targeting. That means you get an item for cutting it off. Now, I just cleared another little mission here, and the nice thing about clearing these missions is you get better guys for your team, and you get a resupply of your items. Because blades, especially blades and gas, can run out pretty quickly, and you'll have to change them a lot, and you can only hold a limited amount. So you'll need to visit the supply team. Oh, I bounced off this guy for some reason. But I got 2 of them at once, so that was pretty nice. We're nearing the end of this mission here. I'm going to show off that other gauge to the left of the character icon. And I'm going to show off my horse, because it's a nice horse. So anyway, that gauge on the left of the character icon is basically like your rage gauge or something like that. Here we have a muscled titan coming in. The rage gauge, once you activate that, your gas and blade durability is infinite for that moment, and you can do more damage and everything like that. It's great. So I'm gonna do that up here. And there you go. Rush in, just destroy everything. So you can see, here we go, he's got really strong body. You can see, like, I'm taking a lot of damage out of his legs because I want those materials. But oh, he almost got me. Managed to dodge that. It seems like when you get caught, no matter how long it is, it's a pretty critical thing. Like you'll get really hurt. So now, muscle titans, you can't just go for the nape of the neck. You have to break their arms first, for whatever reason. So I just fired a little solar flare there, a little light bomb to distract him a bit, because he's got really strong limbs. And there we go. I just cut off his arms, so now his nape is exposed, and I got him. So down he goes, and he disintegrates in more nightmare fuel. So enjoy. When you finish a mission, you get a thing like this. You're graded on time, how many missions you finished, and how many titans you killed. Then you get some level up. You can get new skills, new materials, all kinds of different things. So here, this is actually a mission with Aaron, who's basically the main character of the entire thing. Like, the main character. And we're doing survey missions. So survey missions, doing them will unlock even more materials for your stuff. And this is like a long survey mission. So it's actually several missions in a row. So this is the third of 3. Now, these kinds of missions are not really as objective oriented as like the story missions. These are more like challenge maps. There's just a lot of titans, and you've got to kill them, and then eventually kill the last titan. You can even make a super fast run just by going to the end where the red exclamation mark is, and then the final titan will appear and you can just kill it. So there's no need to do all this, but if you want S ranks, then you do, and S ranks will give you better gear and stuff like that, or better rewards that can make better gear. So again, like the green exclamation points have appeared, so I've got to go help my friends. Helping friends will again get you new party members and a resupply. So you got to be a little careful. Because if you don't get to the mission in time, like you can see the gauge is kind of running out there. If you don't get there in time, your friend will be eaten. And it's not a big deal, obviously. But it's kind of weird actually. They get eaten. The animation is them being eaten, or their bodies crushed sometimes. But all that will happen is they will leave the field. So they don't actually die because they're part of the story. So this guy's giving me trouble. He doesn't want to show me the nape of his neck, but I got it anyway. There we go. So yeah, that's just what can happen. And it is kind of nice because the more people you save, the more people you rescue. They'll fly around too. They'll attack the Titan, and you know, just getting a lot of guys together and flying around fighting Titans. It's fun, you know. There are some pretty severe like technical issues in the battles. Like I've had monsters like clip through walls or like fold in on themselves, so it's impossible to attack their body parts. But and they do bend in weird, awkward ways that does not seem possible. Make it even more nightmare fuel. But you know, it's acceptable. Yeah, this is not a game where you're gonna look for any kind of deep, meaningful content. It is just zip around, destroy Titans. So there you go. It's on the package. Attack on Titan. This guy is really pissing me off. I've cut off a leg and an arm, and he's still giving me trouble. So, and now I just bounced off his chest, and he's laughing at me because he knows. He knows he's giving me trouble. So I'm gonna zip in and cut his nape. There we go. Gotta replace my gas. And replace my blades as well. Why not? So, yeah. You can see, like, different types of maps. We had the city map. We had the field. Here we've got a little canyon. Obviously, since it's a tight canyon, you can get anchors anywhere. No problem like that. And, yeah. It's half the fun of this game is just zipping around. Like, woo! So this has been Attack on Titan, and if you're interested in games and any news like that, go on over to our website at kaijupop.com. And thanks for watching, so goodbye!